Look at this little makeshift raft right here. You'll see a whole bunch of animals on it. Houston, you are not safe. California, you're not safe either. We'll get into it in a minute. One commenter said that he was able to see a whole bunch of dogs just swimming in this massive thing of water, all trying to just stay alive. Like, it's torn up there. There's one kid that went to get a ball, and he got just pulled away by the water. I mean, this is literally insane. Houston, we'll get to you in a minute. The West Coast in the next 10 days are going to see temperatures in the 120s. The 120s, they are saying people are going to unalive. People are going to pass away from this heat. We have seen literal world-breaking things happen over and over and over in the last few months.
This is my room.
The country, more than 127 million Americans are on alert.
And it's just the beginning of what will be a sweltering stretch.
Even right now, while we're standing in the shade, it's hard to find somewhere comfortable to get away from all of the heat.
Yeah, Scott, it is a scorcher once again. I-95 bakes today. We're talking 4 out of 4 on the scale that we use to measure extreme heat.
Some of the coverage across the country of the scorching summer heat hitting the nation for more.
Hey, Palm Springs, what's going on? 124 degrees? You just broke an all-time record high. Congratulations. You are hotter than Phoenix. You are hotter than Redding, California. This heat wave, folks, is the real deal, and here it is. It is going to be with us for at least several days, but man, 124 at Palm Springs Regional Airport. Good luck.
Breaking news, there's a confirmed case of the bubonic plague. So a human case of the plague has been confirmed in Pueblo County, Colorado. So if you don't know what the bubonic plague is, it came in 3 waves from the 1300s to the 1900s and killed millions of people. So basically it's being spread by rodents and insects. And your pets can sometimes be infected by encountering these things. And then that pet can pass it on to their owner. So Colorado is freaking out. They're like, keep your pets inside. If they're outside, have them on a leash. Like, remember what I said, people. Millions of people.
USA, New Mexico. With Wyoming having a geological crack as well, is something coming?
That's a fault line. Crack goes up there, comes down here. This is our road here. This is all sinking in here. It's literally moving. You can see it cross all the way through there, all the way on that hillside. How deep that is? It's probably a good 2 feet deep.
See storm patterns move like this, right? This is not following the natural. This is not something that looks normal if you actually watch the way that it's headed, right? It's literally, deliberately crawling its way towards the exact bottom, or the direct bottom of Texas, and then it's making a sharp, direct turn, which again, it couldn't be more clear how quickly this thing hits the coast and then turns inward, inland, towards Houston. Now, why would they hit?
A bridge in New York City got stuck after opening for boat passage because extreme heat caused the steel to expand, according to city officials. A fireboat sprayed water on the bridge that connects the Bronx to Manhattan in an attempt to cool it down. The National Weather Service reported that it was the hottest day of the year so far in the city.
Temperatures are helping to fuel fast-moving wildfires out west. This time-lapse video capturing one of the hundreds of wildfires raging in California. The historic heat making conditions even more difficult for the firefighters battling the flames.
Check this out. I'm here in Cape Cod, Massachusetts, going for a little walk, doing some fishing, and I found 3 dead dolphins right back in this bay. We were just informed that 150 of them in the past month have washed up all throughout Cape Cod, and it's just ridiculous. Why do you guys think this is...
Alright guys, hey, I wanted to just show this article lastly here. It was just amazing. Those who, you all have listened to the last couple messages that I've had, the one that I just put out a couple days ago, talking about the dream that I had had. And having no idea, Brendan, the next day, sent me this article. And remember, in the dream, I am barefoot. There's a bunch of people playing out like we're playing soccer or some kind of game, and we're on the grass, and just me and this other person, which I understand as a symbolization represents Brendan. The only one's catching it, connect, because Brendan, God has had me and him deeply connected through my ministry. Recognizing something's off, and I'm in the dream then screaming and warning you all, like screaming out, warning, the earth is off, the earth is off, something is off, knowing what's about to strike the land. Well, this article, I forget how he said, it's been popped up or whatever. I got a lot on my mind right now, I apologize. We texted a lot last night. But when he sent this to me, I was blown away. This is July 8th. So the morning I have the dream, he finds this article, and they're saying the Earth's inner core rotation has begun moving backwards. And one of the things that hits me, here we are again, and I text Brendan, is again vindicating the vindication of this ministry that raised up by God. Their big emphasis is they talk about around the 2023 mark in this article. So they're talking about there's the Earth's core, inner core is going one way. I'm not a scientist, while the Earth, well, let's just basically, you have the Earth's inner core, and they're talking the words like seismic waves, and how the inner core is out of reach for direct observation or sampling. Scientists have relied on examining the seismic waves from large earthquakes to gain insights, okay? So now they're saying one hypothesis proposed, and again we see that number 2023, suggested that the inner core, which had once spun faster, was now spinning slower. Okay? So again, it's just, science is baffled. I know what's going on, and you all who follow this ministry and who follow the Lord, we all know what's going on. Okay? Science will try to explain it away. This is judgment hour, guys. And so anyways, I just wanted to say that, share this article last. I will say this lastly, I am July 14th, this Sunday, I will finally be doing the message to Pakistan. So I will probably, I would say tomorrow, which would be Wednesday, we'll begin to really lock in prayer in preparation of this very important message. I've been holding on to this. There's a black brother who had a dream, I think like in the end of May, and I'm going to share that dream. It connects right to the original word from the Lord that God gave me in February against the nation of Pakistan, because these pastors, these end-time message pastors, won't repent and catch what is the message of this hour. And may God give me an anointing like I've never preached to boldly come right at it and show them what is the message of this hour. God has a prophet in the land. So you gotta be, the pillar of fire is moving in this hour. We gotta stay where God is at. Can't be looking backwards. Alright guys, God bless you all. Take care.